Hey beautifuls, welcome back to my channel today. So we are finally doing my Colourpop mystery box today, you guys. This box, I just have to tell you, I ordered it the day it launched and it took forever to get here, you guys. And again, it was one of those things that it was not like Colourpop didn't ship it out. It just sat and spun in shipping forever and it stayed in the same location for a very long time. And it finally moved and it's finally here. So today we're going to be doing a full unboxing of this mystery box. We're going to check it all out. I'm excited for this one because we're supposed to have 11 full-size products inside of this mystery box. And it was only $49 for it. So in theory, I feel like $49 for 11 full-size items is a pretty good deal. So if you are interested in your very own mystery box from Colourpop, they are still available as of the timing of this video. I will be posting a link down below, that way you guys can purchase this box. This is called the Flower Moves box, I believe. And like I said, it's $49 for 11 full-size items. And they estimated the retail value at about $120 for this whole box. So I have the link down below, like I said, if you guys would like to get your own. Usually we all receive the same items or very close to that. You may have like 2 or 3 items that are different from my box. So at least this should give you guys an idea if this is worth it or not. But that reminds me, comment down below if we do get different items, because I only buy one of these, so I don't always know if they are the same or if they're not. So your comments help me out to help everybody else out. So do comment below. Let me know if we receive the same items here or if you guys had totally different items or what the skinny is. So this is what it looks like when you open up your mystery box. Lots of padding, which is great. Oh, I see color. This looks fun. Look at all of that. I like all the color in here. So I'm definitely seeing eyeshadows. There's lip products, maybe some liners as well. So I also think it's got variety. Like, it's not all the same products. First item inside of our box looks like this. I don't even know. Oh, this is their Super Shock Shadow. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is the hardest thing to say, is Super Shock Shadow. Like, try it. I'm telling you, it's really complicated. So this looks super fun. It's crazy. Like, it is so crazy with this packaging, but I love it. It's super exciting. It's called Snitchery, and it is their Final Girl Super Shock Shadow Duo. So there are 2 eyeshadows in here. Here are the names of these 2 shadows right here on the back. There's just so much to look at. Like, my eyes are just like, oh my gosh, so much happening. Oh, these are pretty. Okay, I can work with this, you guys. I can work with these. So one of the things in my experience, I've opened up several Colourpop mystery boxes in the past, and I do feel like they tend to be more of their clean out boxes. The products that aren't selling well is what they put inside of their boxes. Now, that doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. They are good products. I have had bad products before, but it does feel very mismatched and just clean out wise. So sometimes you'll receive products and it's like, oh, I see why it wasn't selling, because the colors are just not for me or they're just not very popular. But these colors, I feel like, are not bad at all. Like, I feel like these are very wearable and I think they'd create a really cool look. Now, one thing that I like about this, let's start with this one here, is you can tell it's blue from a distance. But when I get up real close in the light, you can see the purple shimmer in it. So I like that there is a really pretty shift, and that's just stunning. So, okay, love it. The other shadow, it looks like a silver from a distance, but it actually has a touch of pink in there. So this is a bit more of a rose gold color is what I would do. Maybe like a rose silver is what I would call this, because I don't really see the gold in there, but I do see silver undertones. Next item is the Luxe lipstick. This one is called Digital Twin. So it's got kind of this like techie vibe. Do you know what I mean? Do you kind of see what I'm looking at here? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It could just be me. If you're not familiar with Colourpop, all of their products are cruelty-free as well. And they do create these fabulous collections. So this one was with Marielle. I'm not sure who that is. It's probably somebody really famous and I just don't know it, and I'm so sorry. But this is from that collection. Here is our lipstick. See, I don't think that's bad. It's kind of a cashew color. I mean, honestly, I don't see why this wouldn't sell because it's really nude and just simple. I don't think that's a bad lip at all. Next item that we have in here is one of their Cheek Dew products. This is a liquid blush, and the shade that we have here is Bubbles, which I think I've had before. I'm pretty sure in the last mystery box that I did, I received this product already. So this is what it will look like here. This is your color. So it is a liquid blush, but I did feel like it was almost creamy. It wasn't runny at all. So you are able to blend this out, which is really nice. And a little goes a long ways with these. So this will seriously last you a very long time. Oh, we have another one. So we have another product from the Snitchery collab. I love this. There's so much happening, but seriously, it is so fun. This one is the Femme Fatale Lippy Kit. So there is a pencil and then also a lipsticks in here is what it is called. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this out and look at both products. This is what your packaging looks like inside. So you do see the two items. Here is your lip liner. That's pretty. We've definitely got a bold red color. And then the actual lippy, ooh, if I can get it out, maybe? There we go. This is what that will look like. And then very similar shade here. So you can see they're gonna complement each other perfectly. I feel like they are just slightly different, but not by much. They're very, very close. And this is what that lippy stick will look like. This is very popular for Colourpop as they will create these sticks that you can just twist, and obviously they have different shades available, but this is very normal for them to create these kinds of products like this. I like this. I do think the color is a bit bold for myself, but I do think it's a great item to have in the mystery box. Next up, we have the Super Shock Cheek product. So it is a powder, but it is not eyeshadow. This is their cheek product. So I'm guessing that's just a blush basically, but that's what it says on the packaging. So this is what it looks like here. This is also a part of that same collection that we saw earlier. The name of this shade is Just Playin'. So this is what all of your packaging will look like. This is a full-size product. If you bought any of their blushes or their shadows online, this is exactly what it would look like. Obviously, this is limited edition since it was a part of a collab. But the color, man, for a cheek, I don't know, you guys. The red is so bold. I think it's a beautiful color and I would love it as an eyeshadow, which maybe I'll still do that. But for a cheek, it is very powerful. Typically for cheeks, you're thinking like peach tones and like pink tones, something a little bit lighter. When you verge on red, it gets to look a little bit more like a clown. And so that's what I'm a little concerned about just looking at this color. But I'm gonna play with it. We're gonna see what happens. I may not like this one, but I'll give it a shot. I also have an eyeshadow brush in here. This is made by Colourpop and it is the E7 brush. It doesn't look like it's a part of a collab or anything like that. It just says Colourpop. So it's just a white brush and it looks more of like a packing brush. It is thick. It's a little thicker than what I like for packing brushes. However, I do think you could pick up pigment and really pack it on there. So it's decent. It's not my favorite item to receive, but it's okay. Next up, we have the Color Stick product. So this one is in the shade Coffee Shop. Now these are usually lipsticks, right? And the shade being Coffee Shop looks so dark. Like this is a full-on brown lip, which again, looks amazing on some complexions. However, it's not gonna look right on mine. This is really bold. And you guys, I am not bold with my lips at all. Like if you've been a longtime subscriber, you know I love bold eye looks, but the lips I am just not a fan of. But this is what it looks like here. I mean, I do think it's a really nice deep shade, which I like. It's definitely gonna have that pigment, but it is so deep. So these color sticks, typically you can just draw them on as a liner and then you can fill in and have that same look. So they're easy to take with you on the go. So I do like the convenience of these items, but this shade is way too powerful for me. Now this next item, don't freak out over. It was free. So this was a free bonus item and I didn't even do anything. It just added itself to my cart. So when I checked out with the mystery box, it popped right up and said, receive these free crystal jewels. And I was like, okay, whatever, they're free. So we did receive a sheet of face jewels. I am so glad this is a free bonus item and it does not count towards the 11 items in your box. Now, if you guys order with my link below, I don't know if they're still doing this or not, because like I said, I didn't put in a coupon code or anything. It just auto added itself. So you may get this and you may not get it. I'm not quite sure. Next item is a palette on Cloud Blue. Oh, I hope this is really blue. I hope the whole palette is blue, you guys. Blue and white would be gorgeous. So this is their full-size eyeshadow palette. There are 9 pans of pigment in here. Usually Colourpop creates some really pretty palettes, you guys. I hope this is as cute as I am expecting it to be. So this is what it looks like for your packaging. And then inside, you do have a mirror, and it's blue! I love it. So the only reason why I get hesitant is every once in a while we will get a palette that I'm like, oh, it should look like this based off of packaging. And then it totally won't be. And you open it up and it's like, oh, it's orange instead or something. So I'm relieved that this is giving me those cloud vibes. I love this white shimmer up here at the top. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. You've got a really deep blue matte down here. This is going to create some really beautiful looks. Next item is another eyeshadow palette. This is their So Fly palette. This is also full size with 9 pans of shadow in here. We've got this gorgeous dragonfly on here. I think I've had this palette before, but I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was one that just looked like this. I know I had a dragonfly palette. There is not a mirror with this one. Sometimes they have mirrors, sometimes they don't. But this is what it will look like here for our shadows. Love this color down here. So this one, I can't remember for sure if I've had this one or not. I do think it's really pretty. The blue is a nice pop of bold color. I definitely think this will be nice for like a day-to-day look. It's very neutral, very safe, but man, that blue is just like, wow, look at me. Now our next item that we have in here is their liquid liner. This is from the BFF collection. The shade is Make Love and it is yellow. So we have a yellow liquid eyeliner here. This is gonna be a hard color to work with, I'll be honest with you guys. So whenever you do yellow eye looks, you have to be careful that it doesn't give you like a sickly look. Yellow can go sickly very quickly. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme, but it just can. So you have to be very careful with this color that sometimes it looks great and you can add it in. Typically what I will do with yellows is add it to like my inner corner in here just as like a pop. But if you do all yellow or in that waterline and make it all yellow, it can give an appearance you might not want to go for. You know what I mean? You're just not going to look your best usually if you do too much. So I do think it's nice that we got a liquid liner in here. However, this is going to be a tough one to play around with. You might have better luck using this actually for like makeup if you're doing line work elsewhere. You could draw like, I don't know, like butterflies or anything like that. These are really nice felt tips. So if you were doing any sort of like painting or anything like that, like face painting, this might come in really handy for that. That way you could be more specific. When you're doing more like beauty and glam looks, it's just trickier. Last item in the box. Oh my gosh, you guys, holy bananas, you guys. This is one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. I bought this when it was brand new, but this was years ago. Like, shoot, I think I bought this in 2020. And this literally is one of the first palettes that ever got me started doing these full eyeshadow looks. So I'm telling you, I have worn this down to the bottom. I am so glad I have another one here. This is the Just My Luck eyeshadow palette. There are 9 shades inside of this. They are all green themed. And it is just amazing. I create so many green eyeshadow looks using this. So if you've seen green on my channel, it most likely came from this palette. Even at the very least, if I've done a green look, I will typically draw a couple of colors from here and mix and match with other palettes, but I always go back to this one because it's so good. It's so creamy, and this shadow in the middle is one of my favorite shades because it is bold, it's vibrant, and you pair that yellow with the green, and it's just, oh, it's perfection, you guys. So I love that this is in here, and I tell everyone, this is one of the best palettes I've ever had from Colourpop. So that is everything inside of my Colourpop mystery box. Comment down below, let me know, did you guys receive all of the same items that I have here, or did you get some other products inside of our boxes? I'd be curious to know. From a reviewing aspect, I think this is really good for $49. And then from a personal aspect, I'm really excited. There are only a couple of items in here that I'm not gonna probably use. I probably will not use the yellow eyeliner. I'm not gonna probably use the face jewels either. The brush I can always use. I do think the deep coffee brown lip is gonna be too strong for me. Even the red lip is a bit too strong, but I love that we had 3 palettes in here and we still received some other eyeshadows as well. So between the palettes and the single shadows, I'm really happy with those. So again, if you guys are interested in purchasing your very own mystery box, I will have a link down below for you. I did get mine with free shipping as well, so I believe you can still get free shipping on this also if you order through my link. But I think this was a really good mystery box today. So until next time, beautifuls, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in my next unboxing video. Bye!